Today's April 6th, and having some problems in the aquaponics system. Just thought I would talk about it a little bit. I've got all these fish in here, and about 3 or 4 of them died the other day. So if you look down here in the tank, it may be hard to see, but some of these goldfish have little white spots on their back. Look at the black one with the black stripe. How his stripe looks kind of, well, it's just kind of mottled. It's probably hard to see on video, but if I was to take him out of the water, he's already stressed I don't want him, but he's got little white polka dot looking bumps. So what I've done is I've just keyed into my bigger aerator and put them in one of these little Walmart totes. And this is where they're going to reside for a few days. Now I've got about 10 gallons, maybe 9 gallons total in this bucket, and this is what they call ick medicine. So I've pre-dissolved it into this other tank, and we're just going to slowly just keep adding a little bit to the water. You know, I don't want to stress them out too much. I already took them out of their home, but I did use, you know, their water. That's going to probably keep going in the background because they're not all, you know, all the bell siphons aren't timed to each other. But I'll show you this too. There's the lettuce, and spinach starts coming up in between. Onions, strawberries with the lettuce broadcast, and pretty much nothing over in the other one. I got a couple peppers I'll probably try. Everything else that's going outside in the dirt has kind of been transplanted. Having some real struggles with the cucumber transplants and the pumpkins. They did not like their roots disturbed very well. Anyways, back to this. So, you know, I've got probably 9 or 10 gallons of water, and supposedly with the aerator going and the fish just kind of consolidated, this should clear this ick up. The one thing I don't know that maybe somebody out there does that can help me out, what do I do about the rest of my aquaponic water? You know, if I go and put them back in that water, is it going to, you know, are they just going to immediately get infected again? So I'm kind of not really sure what we're going to do here. I'm just going to medicate them and keep them in this tank and just keep the system running. I'm just going to keep it running because there's nitrogen in the water and the plants need to be watered. But obviously whatever got on them is down in here, and I'm really not quite sure how to get it out of the water, or if once it's on the fish it just kind of dies. I mean, this is what I used. I used the Jungle Ick Clear. It's the first time I've had diseased fish. And by the way, I did do a chemical check to check my you know, ammonia, nitrates, and nitrates were on the color chart the lowest, nitrites were the lowest, ammonia was the lowest, and pH was right, settled in about 8.0, which is usually pretty normal. The system gets down to about 7.5, then I have to add water. It brings it back up, and then the system brings it back down. Anyways, I'm not trying to ramble too much, but all my chemical stuff was good in the water as far as how it should be. But this is what I'm using, hoping it will clear up, you know, these fish. And it just says add 1 tab to each 10 gallons of water. It says if it persists, treat every 24 hours, do a 25% water change. So I don't know, we'll see. You can see on the box it shows these little white spots kind of on the fin. That's exactly what I got, kind of all over. And some of the other fish that died were just pretty rough looking, unfortunately. And not all of them have it. Only about a third of them are showing it where I could find it, but we're just going to treat them all. And maybe that'll be a note, you know, for anybody else adding fish, or people already know this, but I think it's a good idea if you've got a big system, and this is actually more like a big hobby system, but, you know, we've got probably between the tank and everything running about 250 gallons in the system. And from now on, when I buy fish, they're going in here with a preemptive medicated strike, and then they're going back in here. And if there's any YouTubers out there that know how to help me clear the water or something that will, keep everything organic, please let me know, and thanks for watching.